Alright, Alico 3, and today we're going to do a couple stacks of mail, so this will be a mail bin. Lots of stuff to get to. We'll start off with this Brady Absolute. So this is 2000 playoff Absolute. And this is actually numbered on the back. It's one of his sweatpant rookies. There's the 3000 there. I'm going to try to throw out the market for some of these cards, what you should be looking to spend. So on the absolute raw, I'd say 200 to 260. And this one's very condition sensitive. I would say the pop on this is like less than 10 or 5%. It's just a sensitive set. So absolute. Love that one. Here's the iconic rice. I like trying to buy these raw, and then I think the long-term goal would be to get a PSA 9 on one of these. I know I've gotten an 8 before, but jumping from an 8 to a 9 in this set is a lot to ask. So, and you can see the top to bottom there. It looks it's just off. It's like 70-30, and the right to left as well. A little bit of soft cornering, but such an iconic football card right there. The 86 Topps Rice, card number 161. Here's a couple Brady's rookies. So if you're on a budget or you don't want to spend a ton on a Brady rookie, I would look into Aurora or Pacific. If I had to pick one, I'd pick Pacific. I think it's got a better photo. Just a cool action shot. It looks like it's from the Senior Bowl. So, and these are raw around 40, 35 to 40. And the Aurora goes for about the same, I'd say. So, very attainable Brady's, and they're being listed all the time, so there's no shortage of those ones. Those were pretty common. I think you get about one of those per box, maybe 1 and 2 boxes. LeBron Bowman. So this case is mangled, but how's the card? It looks decent. The back looks really good for having blue edges. That corner's messed up in the front. I don't know if you guys can catch that, but 2003 Bowman. They called this set Bowman Rookie and Stars. So I think you get the chrome version in the same packs, but I could be wrong on that. Here's a Mahomes optic. This is your optic base. Of course, these have exploded, the hollows and parallels of this, but this is just the base one. Looks pretty good. I think this card stock's a lot tougher than the Donruss, so because it's chrome. Opti-chrome, I think that's what it stands for, optic. So it's a little off-centered. I think that's the main issue with this set. Here's Rodgers. So Bowman 2005. This is a very affordable Rodgers. It sells for less than the flagship tops. I would say 10 to 15 bucks, and you can pick this puppy up, which for a Rodgers Bowman rookie, I think that's a great deal. It's a decent photo too. It looks like it's just training camp practice or something. Here's your flagship LeBron. I buy these all the time, and they're usually condition-wise all over the place. I'll get cards that look like 5s. I'll get cards I've sent in and gotten 10s on before. This one looks like it's somewhere in the middle. Top to bottom is off a little bit, but the right to left is solid. And as long as there's no major dings or issues, this probably has a good chance at a 9, but realistically, it'll probably get an 8. So, flagship LeBron, holding up the jersey on draft day. Not the favorite of a lot of collectors because it's not an action shot, but I think it's a decent card. Here's your Heritage High Number Tatis. This is the refractor version, so I think they make a black refractor to 100 too, which is the most highly coveted. Here's the 569. These are tough pulls too. This is a pretty valuable card, about 150 bucks. So Tatis. It's got some nice 90s shine on it too. This is Hank Aaron's cool. This was 59 tops. I like to try to buy the vintage, and I don't know. It's just fun to buy it and send it in just to see what it gets. I don't ever expect an 8 or a 9. Just centered 5s, 4s, 6s maybe. So Hank Aaron 59. Okay, so here's a card that's exploded, and it's actually an XRC. So it's a 2017. They actually have the XRC on the card, which is cool because it's these were inserted as redemptions into 2017 Select for 2018 rookies, and this is the Lamar Jackson one. So I think it's just off-centered. Yeah, it's pretty bad on the front there. So Select, and it's got the prism, the refractor look to it. Pretty cool card. Okay, this is neat. So we've got a couple of these pups. Actually, there might just be one. Yeah, just one of the tops traded. That's such a cool photo, though. And I already took a look at this one outside of the slab, and it looks like maybe a 7.5 to 8. So maybe I'll send it in. Kind of looks cool in just the top loader, though. So I like this a lot better than the 82, the Future Stars. So yeah, this one, I don't think these two guys ever had much of a career, so kind of, to me, it makes the card less desirable, but I think that's just from collector to collector. I'd rather have this one. This is the traded. This is worth more, but I think there's a lot less copies of this too. So the 82 Topps Cal rookies, very cool though, both of them. Here is Eloy. So the same card as the Tatis. It's the refractor to 569. Just a lot more affordable. 1/3 or 1/4 of the price. This 905 on there is the last three numbers of the tracking. Sometimes I'll get all the cards out of the mail, make a stack, and then I'll go through them and look at the condition. And cards that are like creased and stuff, I send back as returns. Some people just don't list their cards right. Like in my store, I won't ever sell you a card that's creased if I don't note it. And if it did happen, it'd be by mistake. I just didn't catch it somehow. But Upper Deck Manning Star Rookie. This is a $20 card. I think it used to be worth a little more. His stuff's fallen a little bit. He's just kind of he's not in the playing spotlight, although he's still in commercials and stuff. But Star Rookie and Manning. Looks like he's got like a green screen or something behind him that's dark brown. I like this card a lot. I like some of the rookie cards where they're in their college uniform. I think it just adds variety. I know a lot of people love the NFL only, but before NFL he was in college, so I think it's cool. So Ultra Brady. These are pretty tough to find in good condition. And these were inserted into packs, just like the Star Rookie Brady. 1 in 4, 6 per hobby box. So a little bit of a tougher pull too. Here's a Kobe. It's centered pretty good. That's a 96 Topps. Definite slab can there. We got Aaron Rodgers class marks. (2005). This is draft picks and prospects. There's the logo. It's a set that was around for three or 4 years. I can't remember, but they had Topps debut in 2001 and 2002, and then they got rid of it, and they might have replaced it with draft picks. I can't remember. Here's Barry. So Barry, 89 score. These are funded by Raw. I've bought these Raw, and the best I've done is a 9. So 10s are out there though. You just gotta search. So here's a nice Barry. It looks like it's decent. I don't know. It's kind of a funny photo. It's just like an up-close school portrait photo, but it's an iconic card. This card's neat. I've never owned this card before. Schmidt. It's the 70. Is it 74? I should know this. No, it's 73, because the 74 is the card that I love, where it's just him. So 73 Topps Schmidt. Ron Say was good. So don't know much about John Hilton. Those Padre hats are interesting. Looks like a college team or something. And look at those sideburns on Schmidt. He ended up getting rid of the sideburns and just making a thick stash later on. While we're talking about his facial hair. Tomlinson. This is Lone Star Signatures. On card. LT. What, top 5 back all time probably. And $40. That's not a tough decision to buy that. Jack Hughes. This is just a hockey card I wanted to buy. This is Black Diamond. This came out I think last month. Black Diamond 1920. It's expensive to bust hockey. So Jack Hughes, that is the triple diamond, I guess. And this card's awesome. This is the Vanguard Brady. So there were some cool cards that came out from Pacific. Don't know what happened to them. They probably either just shut down or got bought out. But this is the Vanguard. I think it's 762 randomly. There it is, 762. This one looks like it's in decent shape. So Vanguard Brady. We've got Connor McDavid. This is the Young Guns. This is a snap candidate. A snap can. It looks pretty good. Definitely looks mint. Although I can't see the surface. So McDavid. Back at 9. Here's a LeBron. These are from Probstein. He ships in these card savers a lot. This is Ultimate 2004. So second year Ultimate to 750. Yeah, I just want to try to buy some more LeBron cards that aren't from 2003. Try to expand the collection a little bit. Here's Ed Reed Topps Chrome. Love this refractor. Although it's just like the base. It's kind of like the 2017 Panini Prism football, where the base rookies are refractor looking. So look at that shine. Looks centered too. Here's Ichiro. This is the Ultimate Legacy to 250. This is a pretty big card. He's bunting. It looks like a drag bun or something. It's a neat one. Guess I'll show this real quick. Second Rice. This is one of those I've never really seen. I've seen this case a little bit, I guess, but this one looks like it's just like a 6 or 6.5 just by looking at it quickly. And it's in this beat up old case, so the expectations are really low on these. I think I was buying these raw for like $15 though, so they're not that expensive. Star Rookies, couple of bronze coming up. You got the Star Rookie. This card is undervalued for sure. Like $60 raw, sometimes less. Don't know how tough of a pull it is, but I would guess it would be like 6 per hobby box. And the Wave of the Future from Flair. Just a neat card, and it's kind of a throwback to the 93 and 94 Flair baseball where they did the Wave of the Future. Absolute. This is the Spectrum Rodgers with the Lloyd Christmas haircut there. $249. Neat card. Looks like it's in good condition too. So, Absolute memorabilia, which they still have that set. They just call it Panini Absolute. I like when they carry on sets. So here's Ultra LeBron. There is a variation of this. I think it's numbered like H6 or something. It's the it came in like with a Hummer car, and there's like a card, kind of like the starting lineups. This is the base one though. I always try to avoid that one. Base Ultra, like $20 for that. Here's Ichiro Fleer Premium, 2000 or out of 1999. Just like the football version from this year, with the dark black cardstock. Here's an SGC. So there's just all kinds of stuff in this batch. SGC Mantle 66. This is just for my personal collection because it looked like it was centered pretty good. You know, it's not perfect, but it's better than a lot I see. And a 5.5, you don't have to pay a crazy amount, and you can still own the actual card, which is cool. So 5.5 on the Mantle. And then we'll do this second SGC. This is their older slab, which I don't know which one you guys like better. They both look pretty good to me. I don't think I like the website showing it. That I think that looks a little cheap when they put like www.sgccard.com. They should take that off. Then they need to just copy what PSA did and put the SGC in the middle bigger, and I don't know, make it look better. So that's the star rookie in a 10, and it looks very crispy. This is neat. Montana 81. It's 81 Montana. It is off centered though, so probably like a 6 or 7. Such a neat card though. Get the old school helmet. Yeah, he played in 79 a little bit, but they just back in the 70s and 80s when they printed rookie cards for football, I've noticed they were like a year or two behind usually. Here's EX Peyton Manning. Just like a $10 card, but great card to try to slab. Acetate's pretty cool too. So two backs that I collect have an auto on the same card. This is when I'm okay with dual cards. 10,000 yard back, 10,000 yard back, probably a Hall of Famer. Not a Hall of Famer, but round numbers, 99 on card, not numbered. Here's a Frank Gore, Scripts for Success, 2005. That's also on card. Okay, we've got some Kens. Couple of these star rookies. That one's off centered, right to left. That one looks pretty good. So I've actually ran into some really clean copies of this lately. Raw. So those are anywhere from 25 to 45. Here's your Showcase Grace. This is row 0. Excuse me, row 1. Kind of like a cracked ice look to it though. It's cool. Showcase 98 is pretty epic. Alright, this was from Probstein. It's a Piazza Bowman lot. There were 14 of them for about 10 to 12 bucks. I figured why not. Like how one of them just says a lot. But 14 of these Bowmans. Stars, defenseman, Miro Heiskanen. Promising young talent. This is the these SP Authentic limited Future Watch hockey patches are so cool. So I don't like it in this case though. It sounds like a rattle. So out of 100, awesome patch too. Of course it's on card as well. So some hockey mixing in. Here's the Vic. Gotta have a Vic in here. This is actually a gold X Fractor from 04 Finest out of 5. Really cool to see a card that rare from this year. So pretty affordable too. It was like 15 bucks. Just a rare Vic. This is the Topps collection LeBron. So we saw the flagship. Here's the collection. I think this one might be a little tougher to get. And this one looks pretty damn good. Looks like he's in Summer League maybe playing. I don't know. Not really the best photo on that one. This card's sick. This is the SP Authentic. So back in 2010, I used to buy these raw all day for 120 to 150, and I know they've jumped up a lot, but he's also set records. So this is a sweet card. Can you imagine what the price would be on this if it was signed and out of 250 like the Vic? Thousands. But it still has a decent following, just as a patch. So it's out of 800. Breeze Future Watch. Filthy card. Here's the Optic Orange. I think I'm gonna sell this. I just don't like the orange. Being a Chiefs fan, the orange just messes with me. It looks like a Browns card or something. So it's too prominent. So Optic, what is that? $199. Mahomes. Decent shine. This is a neat one. Not the best photo though. 97 Bowman Chrome Griffey Bunting. This is the refractor too. So Classic, iconic 90s shine on that one. Here's some Zions. You got the Zions. 10 or 12 of these. This is the hoops. I think these were $5 a piece or so. So, just a slab can batch. This is how I fill out the 500 card orders. Just buy some lots of sought after cards like that. Here's a Mystique LeBron, $9.99. There's a 600 version that's blue, and I think it's a little die cut at the top. So here's the Mystique. That's got a sweet photo, dunking. Two more cards. So Arenado, Prospect Auto from 2010 and 09. This is a tough set too, so 9 is not a slouch. Just a little off top to bottom, the right to left, just a tad off, so it's probably got some light scratching too, so a respectable 9 here. And then close out the bin and get these processed in. Clemente 61 tops and a 6. See that little stain by the Pirates? That probably hurt the card somewhat because it looks pretty damn good. Centering's decent, so 61 tops Clemente. Alright guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this batch of mail. Later.